Today is December 16th, 2024, Nasdaq weekly balanced price range with this pink rectangle. I'll show you some sensitivity at this level on the daily time frame in a moment, but weekly order block right there instead of a weekly volume balance. These are your higher time frame, or these are your weekly PD arrays, balanced price range, and then a 50% of a weekly order block. Daily time frame, this is the sensitivity off of that weekly balanced price range level on the daily time frame, how we wicked multiple times. That's inside of a daily volume balance with these white lines. So weekly balanced price range inside of the daily volume balance. And then we're also, as we project off of those two levels, we're inside of this daily fair value gap, daily CB level, high, middle, low. And then the pink dotted line, like I mentioned, 50% of the weekly order block is in line with the daily fair value gap, daily CB level right there. And then we have a daily volume balance right there, but we tap into the daily CB premium high, daily fair value gap high level right there to propel price higher into the buy side liquidity, completing the market maker buy model. And then we also have ourselves a daily fair value gap right there, daily BISI premium high, consequent encroachment with the white dotted line. So the 50% of it was being respected at this daily fair value gap level, providing a daily institutional order flow entry drill, and then propelling price higher, daily order block level. Daily order block was created at the daily order block level. Then this daily order block was being respected to was being respected to propel price higher. As you can see, this candle right here closed above the 50% of the daily order block, and then this candle right here, I don't think it tapped into the daily order block level, the body part of it, but was for sure in between in the wick part of it right there. Boom. 1 hour time frame. So this is the daily fair value gap level right there. Sell side liquidity was taken, institutional order flow entry drill expansion, and then we have ourselves some. This was Friday's price action, and this area was Sunday's price action, and then zooming in right here. So these rectangles separate every trading day. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and so on. This thicker one is Sunday's trading day. So Friday's trading day, we have ourselves this shaded level with the white dotted line. 1 hour fair value gap, institutional order flow entry drill at the daily order block level, that being right there. So at that daily order block level, and then it provided this 1 hour fair value gap during London session, tapped into it, institutional order flow entry drill, and then boom, expansion, 260, 270 pips, something like that. 30-minute time frame, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, opening bell, boom. But we had ourselves a 30-minute fair value gap right there, 30-minute institutional order flow entry drill. Okay. And then we proceeded to climb higher, 15-minute time frame. Really, the only things that are really relevant on this time frame are the 15-minute candle opening bell right there. This 50% of this 15-minute candle's wick with the yellow dotted line is the 50% of that wick right there. That price came down, wicked into the 15% of the 50% of the 15-minute candle's wick right there. 15-minute fair value gap right there. So we closed above the 15-minute fair value gap. All we did was tap into there's a 5-minute order block right there inside of the 15-minute candles wick right there. So PD array within PD array, 15-minute fair value gap, climbed higher, 15-minute order block, 15-minute fair value gap right there, optimal trade entry, fair value gap, order block, and then proceed to climb higher as well. And then also breaking it down in the 5-minute time frame. So this is the 5-minute order block right there within the 15-minute candles wick right there. So 5-minute order block, we tapped into that, climbed higher, 5-minute balance price range, tapping into this 15-minute order block right there inside of the 5-minute balance price range, climb higher, 5-minute order block, climb higher, 5-minute fair value gap, climb higher. And then there's like a 5-minute fair value gap in there as well. 3-minute time frame, opening bell 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. 3-minute fair value gap price was accumulating there and tapping into it a couple times to accumulate price and buy orders, and then breaking it down on. I want to break it down a little bit more on the 1-minute time frame. So this 3-minute fair value gap is where price was dancing around in 1, 2, 3, 4, bunch of times, right? And then it was accumulating. Boom, break above market structure, fair value gap. Monday's first presented fair value gap inside of an order block, optimal trade entry. After the break of market structure, 1 hour, 1 minute fair value gap again. The Monday first presented fair value gap for Monday, optimal trade entry at the order block. Also at the 3-minute fair value gap right there, and price, it gave you multiple chances to enter. Proceeded to climb higher. We're inside of the first presented fair value gap level right there. 1-minute volume imbalance right there. Tap the 50% of the first presented fair value gap for Monday. and then it was basically accumulating one, two, three, four, multiple times instead of Monday's first presented fair value gap giving you multiple opportunities to enter, and then it continued to climb higher, and so on and so forth. And then this is pretty much what you see here. Again, these levels I showed you guys on the 15-minute time frame and the 5-minute time frame, and so on and so forth. That's what it would look like. Pretty straightforward. Excessive liquidity was grabbed, tapped into the 5-minute order block, and the 15-minute candle's wick right there with the yellow dotted line and the orange line, and then climbed higher. Created I believe this was a 5-minute. I can't remember. So this was a 3-minute fair value gap. 5-minute. So 5-minute fair value gap right there. Right here, that was what was created, and then price essentially. There's a 1-minute fair value gap tapped into the, what would that be? Let me just go back. I forgot. 5-minute order block level right there. This actually no, sorry, 15-minute. 15-minute order block level right there. I believe that much. I can't honestly. You guys can tell I'm doing it on the fly, but 7:20 a.m. Let me just double check. Yeah. So yeah, that's right. So 5-minute order block level right there. Tapped into that right there, and then climbed higher, and so on and so forth. These are the fair value gaps I just showed you guys on the lower time frame, and the orange lines are the order blocks on the 5-minute, 15-minute, whatever it was, and so on and so forth. And this is what it would look like on the way up on the 1-minute time frame. 1-minute fair value gap, 1-minute fair value gap right there, there, in all these areas, and so on and so forth. So appreciate you guys watching my video. See you guys soon. Cheers.